very early to...
I just saw an Amazon truck pull down that road.
We need to find that Amazon van. We need to get on Flock and we need to start looking for it. So here's what's going on, alright? There's a dead lady on the side of the road up here. Her skin's on the front of your van. The fender flare that's missing is up there in the road by the lady. It's pretty serious.
No, yeah, that's serious.
Right.
Yeah.
Tuesday, November 12th, 2024, Canton, Georgia. At 6:30 p.m., a 79-year-old woman is killed after being struck while crossing Cumming Highway, returning from a visit to a family cemetery. There are no direct witnesses, and the vehicle is no longer at the scene. But the focus of the investigation will shift immediately from the impact itself to the driver's conduct afterward. What matters is not only how the collision occurred, but what a driver does when he understands that something serious may have happened and still chooses to keep going. From that moment on, the incident stops being evaluated as an accident and is treated by a criminal event defined by omission. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime. Get your...
I'm just off today. I don't know who this is. She's just a bystander. Okay. I was going to stop and run the radio, but I figured y'all want to say you from here or something, but I didn't really see anything.
Yeah.
You want my ID and everything?
Yeah, Station 7.
I'm sorry?
Said Station 7?
Yeah, I'm out of Station 7.
He must be a firefighter or something.
Gotcha. What one on this?
Hey, it is what it is.
Or EMS, he one of those.
It is what it is. It sucks.
Yes, it does.
But this is the husband over my left shoulder, and he said he saw it, so.
I know Delta's zone's tied up. Will you see if Finn can come up here at 92 down Bishop Drive off 20? I just saw an Amazon truck pull down that road. It should have a missing plastic fender flare.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I thought, but you know, by the title, you know, I'm thinking the Amazon driver did something weird. You know, he, unallowed some woman, while he's out mid route, doing weird shit. Like, cause it's happened before. FedEx drivers, UPS. It just weird. People be weird like that. I thought he probably seen a woman. It was crazy or something, and just decided to unallow her and go back to work. But it sounded like he was probably not paying attention and hit her, or he was paying attention and he kept going. Basically, that's what's going on though.
9 to the Delta units on this 46, just in case you're not aware, the suspect vehicle is going to be an Amazon delivery truck. Keep your eyes out for it, please.
The environment helps explain why the case escalates so quickly. Cumming Highway is a corridor with limited lighting at dusk and steady traffic, where the margin for pedestrian error is minimal. Sandra Fitz was returning from a routine visit to the cemetery, a familiar route, not an improvised decision. That context, an elderly pedestrian, reduced visibility, and a roadway designed for speed establishes from the outset that the key issue will not be surprise at the impact, but the driver's duty of care and immediate response. In a setting like this, what does a driver do when he realizes he may have struck someone?
What did you see?
Stop.
What did you see?
I didn't see, I just heard it.
You heard it?
Yeah. Everything go, I was parked out there.
Okay.
She was parked in the street.
Okay.
I heard it. I didn't see
Okay.
it.
What's her information? How do I ID her? Do you have her full name, date of birth, all that good stuff?
Sandra Edwards Fitz.
Sandra
Yeah.
Fitts.
Yeah.
Date of birth?
That must be the husband or something.
And I'm sorry that this happened, but you are her husband.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very sorry, sir. I'm very sorry for your loss.
And the crazy part is they was visiting somebody else's memorial, cemetery, somebody else's graveyard. Like, dang, that's crazy. My thing is, like, did he not have his lights on or something and she didn't see him? Because, if they said she was crossing the road, so, you look both ways and make sure, like, you see some headlights, you stop, then you proceed with caution. But it sounded like she wasn't paying attention, or he mustn't have his headlights on for her not to see it. Because, like, any normal person before they, especially in a dark, you look, look and see like damn, but it's still kind of dark. Like I said, ain't no street light, so the most light you need is to see somebody headlights coming. And like I said, he must have not been paying attention, or he was flying and it was too late for him to stop and before he hit her, and he just kept going.
Hey there, you
Yeah, it's my father-in-law. Is she calling?
Yes, ma'am, she is.
What?
Damn.
We're still trying to very early to know anything
Is
right
that
now.
her?
Okay? Yes. So you might want to stay a little back. Do they live here at this house?
This used to be their house, and they got tore down by the road coming through, and they come here every night to feed the cats.
Gotcha.
And we've said they're gonna get hurt.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, and my other son's in the car, so I'm not gonna have him get out right here.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
But
no.
that's my husband, and my father-in-law.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
And then his sister's coming.
Okay.
But I don't know if she'll be able to get through either.
Yeah.
But I don't know what do they normally do? The coroner's gonna come.
The coroner will come out here. Yes.
And then I'll let you work.
And they'll have more information for y'all as far as that stuff goes. But right now we're trying to figure out who did this.
Damn.
Can you stay over there for a second? Yeah, you're good. I just don't want to.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what you got?
The procedure now? Like,
So
I'm
we're
her
waiting.
son,
Yeah,
so-
we're waiting on the coroners on the way out here to do stuff with that aspect, and then they'll have more information for you guys.
Okay.
Right now we're trying to
Figure out what's going on.
document the scene,
Right.
memorialize it, and then I think we have kind of an idea of what hit her, but we gotta find them. So that's kind of our next objective once we get the scene memorialized here. And so really we're just waiting on the coroner to get up here.
Okay.
Did you talk to the husband?
Yeah.
So I talked to the son, and he said that they come here to see
they
the
just come
cats
see
or
some
something.
cats?
Stray cats. This used to be their house before they got kicked out by the road widening.
He said he really didn't see it. He said he just heard it. So she was walking back.
Where was she?
Damn.
Was she like across the road?
She was
over
across the road. And she was walking back, and then that's when she was struck. Ran him, ran her. They're in the call.
there? All right.
I'll work this if you want me to.
We need to find that Amazon van.
No, no. We gotta get down here first.
Yeah. We need to go ahead and get done here. The coroner should be coming. Called for them already. We need to find that Amazon van. We need to get on Flock and we need to start looking for it.
They got trackers.
Yeah, they got trackers.
They
Yeah.
got trackers.
Right. I was about to say they got trackers and everything.
That's the problem with Amazon though, is it's always those like third party like LLC companies that operate Amazon vans. So
Yeah.
dealing with Amazon's not bad. It's when you have to deal with those third party little companies and stuff. That's where it gets fishy.
Miss
Yeah.
Amazon van, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna show up with their van
Yeah,
at the warehouse, and they all have cameras.
The problem I've run into with Amazon before is, like, you'll serve a search warrant to Amazon, and they'll just be like, "Oh, we use these third-party distributors to distribute our stuff." So they'll like just put
Yeah, they do. They telling the truth. That is how. Yep.
you in touch with like the LLC, like that is the one that's doing the deliveries.
Right.
So like just because it's an Amazon van doesn't mean it's corporate
Yeah,
Amazon. It's like a
incorporated,
franchisee kind of thing.
Yeah, it's also
and then you have to go. Yeah, right. You have to go hunt through them. I mean, it's not impossible, but you know.
With a preliminary identification of the driver as London Rosaire Best and confirmation that the vehicle belongs to Amazon's delivery network, the investigation enters a more complex operational phase. Police are no longer looking for an isolated individual, but working within a third-party distribution system where records are not always immediate. For officers, this opens a critical time window. If Best continues working, every minute increases his possible range while reducing the chances of rapidly locating him.
Checking to 347. Something what?
Do you guys have anything at all? No.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I said we're following up with everything. So I haven't messed with the car while it's still on there.
347. Sorry, tracking, please.
All right.
The most he said to me was he's listening to his music with his headphones in, and
I'll show you out.
I don't remember if he said he didn't know if he hit something or didn't hit something or something.
Okay.
Damn, how you?
Cool. Let me have a word with him.
Yeah.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
I'm good. You?
Hey, good. I'm Deputy Mills with the Sheriff's Office. You want to hop out of here? I want to chat with you about what's going on tonight.
Yeah, because we got to figure out what
You got an ID
going
with
on.
you or no?
It's in my backpack.
That's in your backpack?
I know where that's at.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't mind. Is it okay if he grabs that?
Yeah, it's in, yeah, if he brings it.
Okay. I'm gonna take this handcuffs off of you real quick. Can you fish this car right there?
The pockets in.
So, like, very, very tall. Right, no. Like, a little slip here.
I'll just put this on the hood.
Alright, so like I said, I'm with the sheriff's office. Alright, so before we do anything, I'm gonna read this to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you at government expense. Knowing and understanding your rights as I've explained them to you, are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present? You don't want to talk?
I don't feel comfortable without order because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to figure out why there's damage on the front of your van.
I hit a mailbox earlier today, and I don't know anything else after that.
Okay. You hit a mailbox?
Yeah. I was.
Like, and this was gonna fuck him. He lying. Like he must have knew he hit a person. He had to, cause ain't no way he lying like that. Like I would have said an animal, it's like something, but he must have knew he hit a person, cause ain't no way you hit a mailbox earlier. Like yeah, bro, he knew he hit something, bro.
Telling him something too, like whatever was going on. What is going on?
That's what we're trying to investigate.
Or he thought he hit a
there's some
mailbox.
skin on the front of your van.
Oh, there's skin on the front.
You tell me. And you're the one driving the van, right?
Yeah.
Was anybody else driving the van? Or
No, just me.
Okay. Was anybody with you? Or just
No,
you?
it was just me all day.
So again, with the Miranda rights, it's totally up to you if you want to talk. If you want to talk, we'll talk. If not, we won't. But it's your right to waive those rights or to not waive those rights. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I'm just asking you. What are you asking me?
Right. So
Bro,
I mean, if
it's a yes or
it's
no
like I can just
question.
ask you questions and you keep the Miranda rights in mind. If you want to answer, you can. If you don't have to. Does that make sense? Is that good? Like, do you want to? Are you okay with that?
I'm ready for your question.
So you said you hit a mailbox.
Yeah, earlier.
What
today.
time?
When earlier? Do you know what time?
Not exactly. Around 12.
Around 12 o'clock. Okay.
Oh,
Where?
Yeah, he cooked, bro.
417 Charles Oak or something like that. Charles Lane.
Was it in? Do you know which road it was off of, or what county you were in?
I was in
like that?
Canton.
Somewhere in Canton.
Yeah.
Okay. When you hit the mailbox, did you notify the homeowner that you hit their mailbox?
Right. Yes. And we already doing the report on that too.
So you just went to the house and knocked on the door and told them that you hit their
Nobody
mailbox?
was home, but I left a note, and my dispatch called me earlier today, and they're doing a whole report on it, and we're getting it fixed.
When that happened, what part of your van hit the mailbox?
The side.
Like where at on the side?
Oh shit,
Like,
bro.
The door side. Like closer to the door.
Side, or closer to the front, or closer to the middle, closer to the back?
To the front.
Closer to the front? Yeah. Okay. So, can you step forward so you can see the van? You see how it's missing a piece of trim there?
Yeah, correct.
And it's got some damage to the mirror, and some damage to the light down low, and some something hanging off the front right there?
Yeah.
You don't know what it is.
Unless that was a tall ass mailbox, which it ain't no mailbox, so that means you just riding around hitting shit then. Cause you hit a mailbox earlier today. Like yo, dispatch, like, come on, bro. Yeah, he's cooked, bro. He's overly fried, bro. It's over with, bro. He lying already. Like he said, I hit a mailbox earlier. He said that some 417 Charles Lane or whatever. The dispatch called him already. They already making the getting the report together. Yeah, bro. It's a wrap, bro.
That's about, or is that why is that all there?
He must have hit the shit out that mailbox, didn't he?
Not sure. Like,
go ahead.
Try to ask me about a situation. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what situation. Like, what happened?
He was better off shutting up.
Are you delivering packages down here?
Yeah, I was just at this house right here.
So you're down here still delivering packages?
Yeah.
Tonight? Okay. Gotcha.
I had one more down there and I was on my way home.
Can you stop here for a second? Let me see.
It's 7:35.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me. Hey, do you work for like a third-party company? Like, I know sometimes like it's not. Do you work directly for Amazon or like a?
Yeah.
Do you know what the name of the company is that you work for?
Nokia.
Nokia, like Nokia.
No, L-A-R, or is, cause you trying to, I so L-A-R-K-E-Y. Just look at Larky.
Larky?
Yeah.
Like that's the name of the company that you work for?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my pop-up.
You know how those dash cameras work? Do they record video, or do you have any idea how those work?
I'm not sure. I actually haven't had an incident until today, hitting that mailbox. So.
How long have you been driving for Amazon?
A year.
Okay.
It was just my first incident today. They called me around. That's why I told you around 12, because they called me at like 1 o'clock.
What's up with the busted glass on the dashboard?
I got to a stop and my mirror was messed up.
Bro, this nigga is lying. He was just betting off shutting the fuck up, bro. So that woman he hit her, and she must have hit the dash, the window, and like flew up in the air, bro. But the fact that he is lying like this is crazy, bro. Yeah, it's a wrap, bro. Now if he just would have meant, like, he's better off saying he hit a deer or something. That would have been a little bit more believable than you like, okay, but like the fact that you saying you hit.
So you put that there?
Yeah.
Okay, like it fell out and you just put it there?
What do you
like the socket?
Okay. Come on, bro.
So here's what's going on, alright? There's a dead lady on the side of the road up here. Her skin's on the front of your van. The fender flare that's missing is up there on the road by the dead lady.
Dead lady.
It's pretty serious.
No, yeah, that's serious.
Right.
Yeah.
So, can you please be honest with me?
Yeah. Okay. There was a lady crossing the road on Cumming Highway, and I swerved her. I had my music in, like I just kept doing my route. That's what I was telling him. Like I told him the exact same thing. I got to my next stop, and my mirror was messed up.
So the mirror was messed up after that happened, or after you hit the mailbox earlier?
Just after, like I didn't know what I didn't know what happened. Like if I hit anything, if I hit another mailbox or what. But I just literally like 6 o'clock, like, or I don't know what time, but I got to a stop. And
so you saw a lady crossing the road.
And I swerved her. I went to the other side of the road.
And you didn't hear like the impact when you hit her?
I didn't know. I had music.
It was noise cancel?
Yeah, I didn't. Oh my god.
So you were driving with earphones in both your ears?
Well, I had one like this.
Okay.
Well, the other way, but like, yeah, I'm talking. Oh, yeah. What the heck?
That reality will reshape priorities. The crash scene is no longer the active center of the case. The focus shifts to intercepting a moving target. Residential streets, brief stops, and a delivery routine mean time now favors the driver. At this point, investigators are no longer reconstructing the immediate past. They're trying to reach the responsible party before normalcy absorbs the event.
So you didn't hear it when you hit the person on the road?
No, I didn't even know. Like, I swerved her. I thought I was good.
Okay. Then where'd you go after that?
I don't know my next stop, sir. But I was finishing my route off of Cumming Highway.
Like, so you were going down Cumming Highway. Did you immediately turn right on Bishop, or did you go somewhere else first?
I'm not familiar with streets.
This is Bishop. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I went somewhere. I don't know.
Did you have another package to deliver before you came down this road?
Yeah, I had a couple streets. Like
that were off Cumming Highway, off 20, but like other residential streets, and then you came back to this street?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's the like route that your thing was taking you and stuff?
Yeah. I have like 3 different sections. I started like coming from the station, go up top, and now I'm finishing towards.
Okay.
He going back towards the station. Yeah.
Did you still have his ID, or do you have your wallet, or who's got it? You got it. Someone's got it. You ever been in trouble before?
No.
You ever been arrested for anything?
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of stuff you get arrested for?
I haven't been arrested in a long time. I'm not a troublemaker, so I don't get arrested a lot. Like,
I was asking if you ever.
No, yeah, I've gotten arrested one time.
You still live over in Alpharetta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's a good telephone number to call you at?
Or they gonna let him go? I think they asked him for his telephone number. So I wonder if they gonna let him go. Then they gonna pick his ass up later. But like I said, dude lying though. But and then he had the noise canceling AirPods in. This is why I work for FedEx, and this is why they don't want us driving. Having shit in our ear, cause shit like this. Like, granted, I know I'm just trying to figure out like this. Was he not paying attention? And he didn't see her, like I said, because don't get me wrong, I know that is a dark highway, you can tell, but like, come on, bro, you had to see that woman and know that you hit her, and you felt something, like because you can tell the difference between a human and a mailbox. And like I said, he was just better off shutting up, bro, and just be quiet and just raving his rights and going about his day. And then they get in contact with with his contractor, then they pick his ass up because they gonna do the investigation. He gonna come back. He gonna look at it like, bro, what what's on his truck, and all that. The fact that he's just sitting there lying is the craziest thing ever, bro, and it's making it worse for himself.
Where's your cell phone?
In the van. Either above the screen or below it in that little cubby.
We'll grab it in a second. Yeah. And you said you were listening to music like from your phone, like it was playing off your phone, or? You got anything else to add about any of this, or what do you think?
I didn't like. I'm appalled. Like I'm shocked. I didn't even know. Like I really didn't even know what he was like. That's why I was creeping slow. I didn't know who was right here. They was turning in, like, and then he just turned on the lights, and I was confused. Really.
Okay. So you
honestly scared.
So can you just recall your lady story?
Tell the story again.
Coming highway. You said you saw a lady. Can you just tell me your whole story about what happened there, from like the start to the end?
Doing my delivery. It's pitch black. I'm driving. It's like 45, 50. I don't know the exact speed limit, but I'm pretty sure it's a comfortable speed to go 45, 50. And I'm driving straight, and I just see like very closely, because it's pitch black, like just a figure, and I just swerve like on some like pop-up movie, like and I just swerved out the way. Just kept going.
So when you first saw that, like where was it in the roadway? Was it on the right side, the middle, the left side? Like where on the road was the person at when you saw it?
Like in the middle of the van, I guess.
So like in your lane, like in the middle of the road, basically, like in the middle of your lane?
Yeah.
Were you able to tell like which direction they were walking? Or were they just standing there, or what?
It looked like they were just standing there. She was facing that way, like.
Facing which way? Like towards the houses, like towards the edge
I was
of the
driving
road?
driving this way.
Okay.
She was facing this way.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I just swerved out the way.
And you hit her.
And you didn't like
hear that? You didn't hear the poof.
I promise you, if I did, no.
I mean, I would hope that if somebody knew that they did that, they would stop and say something. But at the end of the day,
that's
I work hit and run wrecks, and like I talk to people all the time that say I'm not that type of person, or I would.
And they are that type of person, and you didn't do that. You didn't like. I know I'm finishing with, but you that type of person. You hit that woman, kept going, and like, oh shit. Like I said, I thought like when I seen the title, I thought he was on some killer shit. I thought he probably was out delivering, doing some weird shit, and seen a woman, put her on the side of the road. But he was driving and he hit her and kept going. And like I said, you didn't stop. You didn't get out and look or nothing. So you are that type of person.
Would have said something if I knew it happened, and it always turns out to be crap. Like, no offense or anything, but like I hear that all the time.
No, you ain't no offense. Officer, you telling the truth.
You get out up here to make these deliveries, and like I mean, there's skin hanging off the front of your truck.
I don't come around the front of my van, and it's dark right now.
So you don't go in and out this passenger side door right
here?
No,
I do, but I'm saying like it's dark right now. I'm not.
You didn't see.
Yeah, but I mean, surely as soon as you like have that close incident with somebody on the side of the road, like you're not gonna like look at your car to see if there's any damage on it or any, you know what I mean? Like you grabbed the mirror and put it in the dash.
You right, exactly.
So while you were there grabbing the mirror, putting that in the dash, you didn't look anywhere else to see anything else?
I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
In the moment, no, and I'm gonna say like respectfully because like I'm rushing, trying to get home, and I seen the mirror was broken, and I already had like to tell dispatch about the mailbox, and I was gonna have to tell them about the mirror, and I didn't put two and two together.
And they got 2 violations.
So the mailbox didn't break the mirror, right? The mailbox just like scratched the truck, or what did the mailbox do today?
They had to scratch the truck, bro.
Hit the van.
Like, but just the side, not the mirror. Like the mirror is all from this, right?
Like the back door or the front?
Like it hit the side. I scratched the mirror with the on the mailbox.
What do you mean side? Front, middle, or back?
Like front side, I guess.
But as far as the glass falling out of the mirror, when did that happen?
Right.
I just told you.
Like after this, right? Not with the mailbox, like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you grabbed that glass out and you were looking at that, you didn't look at the rest and like notice the fender was missing and notice the light busted and the scratches and stuff, or you just didn't see all that?
Nope.
No, because I mean your lights are flashing on there, but no, it sounds so bad because like you do this line of work and I'm about to say things that you already hear, but I literally did not see that. Like I feel so bad. Like,
I got you.
When attention returns to the suspect's account, the analysis moves decisively to the post-incident decision-making process. Reconstructing his route will reveal a sequence of choices, not a single moment of confusion, continuing deliveries, returning to nearby streets, and postponing any direct verification. His estimate of 45 to 50 miles per hour serves not as a technical precision, but as an indicator of assumed risk. Describing the victim as a figure in the lane confirms a central point for investigators. There was prior detection, even if incomplete. That difference, perceiving enough to doubt while still continuing on, is where situational awareness emerges.
Did you make any text or phone calls after the lady in the road happened? You call anybody, text anybody, anything like that?
Yeah,
Is it alright if we look at your phone to verify that?
I called my mom.
What'd you tell her?
And they called his mama, bro. It never fails, bro. We gonna call our mama, bro. Like, we gonna call our mama, bro. It never fails, bro. Like, niggas get in trouble, bro. First thing they show, look, can I call my mama? I call my mama. Cause mama gonna get us out the situation. No, even if she can't. Even if she can't get us out the situation, we still gonna call her. But like I said, bro, he was just better off shutting up, bro. Cause it looks bad, bro. Like I said, you got out the van and picked up the mirror, but you didn't see your fender gone. Come on, bro. Okay.
Just normal stuff that like be home.
So did you talk to her about the lady in the road, or did you just talk about just other stuff? So what did you tell your mom?
I hear somebody.
That.
Cause I want to call your mom, and I'm sure she'll tell me what you told her, right?
You gotta call my mom. Call my mom. I really just want to be safe. Like honestly.
No, I totally understand, but
like,
you know,
I just want to be safe. Like,
right. So when you called your mom after the lady in the road happened, what'd you tell her? You told her you hit a lady in the road?
Yeah. It's cool, bro. Just tell the truth, bro.
I just know my options and like what is about to happen.
Bro,
like,
you going to jail.
I have an investigation to do, man. I have a dead lady in the middle of a road, and I got to figure out why.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
So you called your mom?
Yes, I called my mom.
What'd you tell her?
I don't know what's about to happen, bro. Like,
I mean, honesty is the best policy, right? Like, we've been taught
Yes.
that since we were kids growing up in school and everything, right? Like, we all know that, like, just being
At
honest
school,
is the best
we was told
way to
that
handle any
growing up in the
situation,
house.
right? I mean, you agree with that, right?
I'm honestly just nervous right now. Like,
No, I
to
totally
keep it a
understand,
beam,
but-
like, bro, about the.
The panicking set in.
What's your mom's name? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Would you?
Yeah.
What's her last name?
Oh.
What's her phone number? So when you called her, what'd you say?
What did I say?
I mean, it's got to be significant, man. Right?
All right, bro.
Okay.
This doesn't happen every day.
I know it doesn't. And look, honestly, just.
I just want to know the truth, man.
I
That's
got
all.
heart.
That's like my whole job is just to figure out the facts. So all I got to do is
I
find.
was driving in the middle. I was driving. It was pitch black, like I told you. The lady in the middle of the road. I don't know how. She looked older. She looked like she shouldn't be walking in the middle of the street at that time. I'm not the one to judge, but she crossing the street. I didn't see her. As soon as I did see her, I swerved. Get out the way. Music is popping. I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm thinking things are smooth. I get to my next drop, and I see the mirror.
Okay. When did you call your mom? After that, or
yeah.
Before, like on the way to the next stop, or after the next stop when you saw the mirror?
After the next stop when I saw the mirror.
So when you saw the mirror, you knew you hit her.
Not exactly.
Okay. So what did you think when you saw the mirror then?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. A lot of scenarios was going on in my head.
No,
at
I
the
totally
time.
understand, but like it's kind of like logical to be like, oh man, I must have hit her because my mirror's busted.
Yeah, and I did.
Is that what you thought?
Yes, and honestly, I did, and I stopped, and I made sure the man called 911 because I honestly didn't like.
So like you went back to the location, or where?
Like when I swerved and stopped. When I swerved and stopped, my next stop was right there, like one of them side houses.
Like a driveway right off the street?
One of them side houses, yeah. One of them side houses. Don't remember exactly what the address, whatever. And I made sure she was straight, and like he called 911, and that's what happened.
Okay. So you saw the guy calling 911 there from like a couple houses down, I guess, when you were delivering package?
No. Well, in a way, I guess. I was being him and her, you know what I'm saying?
So like you swerved and stopped. Like you stopped in the middle of...
No. I stopped at the house.
Okay.
And you saw
I
him?
swerved, drive, stop at house.
Like a couple houses down?
Yeah,
Like how
and
far?
it's one of them side houses, yes. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But like still within sight of the lady?
Yes.
Because you said you saw somebody call
from a distance, yes.
911.
Yes. And I was like, hey, is everything okay?
Oh, so you communicated with...
That's what I'm saying, from a distance, yes.
Okay, so what'd you say, like?
Is everything okay? And he didn't really mumbling, whatever. I was just like, make sure you call 911.
So at that point, you knew you hit her.
No, not exactly.
Where was she when that happened?
She was sitting on the sidewalk.
She was sitting on the sidewalk?
He said sitting on the sidewalk is crazy. Oh my, like bro, like the fact that he stopped, like, but granted he still kept delivering. I guess the house he didn't even stop his delivery to get out and check, bro. That man stopped and said, "Everything okay?" I'm assuming her husband, he was the one he's talking about, because he's probably the one mumbling. He's like, it hit my wife, and all that. You know how he's older. You know how they talk, but
okay.
Listen.
Why didn't you go back there and say something to them? Like, hey,
right.
My truck hit her. Like, let me give you my information.
He was scared.
I didn't think anything of it, honestly, at the time. Like, she was sitting on the sidewalk. Okay. Not like laying, because now you're saying she dead. Like, so now it's a whole different story.
Gotcha.
He hit her hard. His skin is on.
So then you called your mom. What did you tell your mom?
Everything I just told you. Getting away. hairballs.
Little what?
Hairballs, like not telling her, because I didn't know really what happened. Like what you're saying is not what I like. I told her I may have hit somebody because I swerved somebody out the road.
Okay.
That's what I told her.
Okay.
And then
you got anything else to add to that? Or?
To my phone call with my mom.
Yeah, or just the whole situation. Do you call anybody else besides your mom, or just her? Or?
No, just my mom.
Do you text anybody?
No.
Okay. You got any kind of like Waze on your phone, or like what do you use for navigation? Is it something that Amazon
It's
provides?
a Rabbit. Yeah, it's an Amazon phone. That's what we call it. But
okay.
yeah, it's a Rabbit.
But you're using your personal phone to call mom and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and play the music and things.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, while we kind of look at this a little more and figure out what we're doing, I'm gonna just let you have a seat in the back of my car.
Okay.
While we check out this van.
Okay.
And that way, Officer Shaw can get out of here. Do you have questions for me right now?
No, y'all gotta use my phone, but I was about to. Can I need to call. I still had deliveries.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second. Let me for now.
Finishing them deliveries, my boy. I understand how you feel because he's shocked because I'm telling you, he was standing there like, trying to gather his thoughts. But like I said, because he started off lying already the first time. But I'm like, bro, I understand. I know how you feel like, but you should have just stopped, bro. And I'm like, man, because this is serious. Like I said, now it's hit and run and vehicular manslaughter now. And then you lying to him, telling him a different story the first time. Now, it's just a bad day if you really hit a mailbox earlier too. Then you end up hitting somebody. That's crazy. I would just called it a day and wouldn't even. That just be personally, but like, yeah, man, it's a wrap.
Let me just let you have a seat while we sort through a couple other things. If you go to this passenger side, there's a little bit more legroom on that side for you. Do you mind if I just hold your earbuds while we?
Is it a problem if I have them?
Yeah, I don't know if you're calling somebody or talking on the phone to somebody or just asking if I could hold them just to prevent any of that. Cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, just hang tight there for a minute, alright?
That's great, bro.
The later narrative shows a psychological avoidance mechanism rather than immediate panic. Conditional language like maybe, I thought, I wasn't sure, keeps the event emotionally ambiguous. Bess does not call 911. He calls his mother, shifting the decision to a figure of comfort. Claiming he asked a third party to call emergency services, but then leaving the area, reveals the pattern. Symbolic compliance without direct responsibility. For investigators, this is not confusion, but a conscious management of uncertainty, prioritizing avoidance over confirmation of the worst outcome.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, this is Deputy Mills with the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. How are you tonight?
Not a phone call I'm looking forward to, but hello, I'm okay.
I got you. Hey, I'm out here with your son, London Best. He drives for Amazon.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so he called you a little earlier this evening, and I was curious what he called you about.
So he had said that it was pitch black dark, Mom, and he says, I'm really scared, I'm really nervous. I swerved, somebody was crossing the street, and I think I might have hit her. And I was like, London, are you okay? He was like, I don't think so. I was like, is she okay? He's like, I don't think so. And he said, she was sitting on the sidewalk. I told the man to call 911, and I continued on my route. And I was like, well, do you think you should go back? Do you think you should? And at this point, I started hearing the sirens on the phone. And I was like, you think you need to call Amazon? What do you need to do? And he was just freaking out and nervous, and he gets a little emotional. So I'm trying to calm him down, but he was just like, I hit her, I think I hit her, because the ambulance are coming. And I think he had went down one street and come out another one. He said, the whole streets are blocked off. I think something's wrong. And he was just saying all that the time that he was talking to me, up until he said the cops were behind him. And then that was it. I hadn't heard back from him.
What did he give you a reason why he didn't just go back there and stop? And
He was just nervous and scared, and I was trying to encourage him too that I think that might be the best option. I didn't know what he should do, because that's why he called me asking what did he, and I said, if you stopped already and told the guy to call 911 and you checked and said, is she okay, I think it would be best if you go back. And he was like, well, he was just emotional. He didn't really say anything, and I was like, go back, Lyndon, at this point. And then that's when the cop came.
Okay, so you're kind of still convincing him to go back?
Yeah, and I think he was just nervous and scared. He's 24, about to be 25 on Sunday, and he's just a mid-tween 20-year-old, and I don't know if you deal with them or not a lot, but that emotional stage and making hasty decisions.
Sure, I got you. Okay, well, right now he's with us while we kind of sort this out and this.
I ain't, Mama told the truth. I wasn't expecting her not to tell the truth, but man, he should he knew he hit that lady. Like say he saw her, and then whether he swerved or not, he still probably didn't swerve enough to miss her. Cause y'all know how big them trucks is. Them motherfuckers huge, bro. And so the more he would have to. So I'm talking about swerve to miss her, but he didn't. And like I said, I know he's scared, he's nervous and stuff like that. But damn, bro, you could at least went back and saw what was going on. He didn't even call his dispatch yet, cause they gonna call him sooner or later, and they trying to figure out why he just stopped at one spot still and ain't left. So.
Decide what's going to happen tonight. So once we kind of have a better idea and a decision made, I can definitely reach out, or he can, and we'll let y'all know.
It totally was an accident.
Yeah, but he fled.
I don't think he intentionally.
Yeah, no, I never doubted that for a second.
I just don't understand why it's pitch black at night, and I think he said she was an elderly woman crossing the street in the middle of a busy Canton Highway street like that. Right. Just kind of craziness, nothing. And my questioning him was, are there gas stations around? Why was she in the middle of the street? I just didn't understand.
We don't know, but coming to find out, she used to live at the house that you feel me? They feeding the stray cats. They got kicked out their house. But yeah, it is crazy. Why was she in the middle of the street? I understand that. But she used to live on that road. And like I said, it's sad, bro. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate, and the only thing that's gonna fuck him is him leaving. If he would have stayed there, then that he would have got a little bit more grace. Him fleeing, then kind of lying about it. That's what's gonna make the charges. You make it more deeper than what it is. But we gonna see though.
Right. And right now I'm kind of wondering why he didn't just
stop and come back.
Stop and come back or anything like that.
I know that's I just
we were right now with that.
Yeah, I don't think he was. He was just thinking he didn't. At first, he told me he didn't hit he didn't think he hit anybody. But then when he said he went to the next stop and he turned around, he's like, I think, and then he saw his mirror at the next stop. I think I hit her. I think I did. I think it was me. So he didn't really know what he did. And I think he was just anxiety and anxious and just everything. So he's a good boy. He's not anybody malicious or anything. So.
For sure. All right. Well, I appreciate that info. And like I said, once we know a little more, we'll give you a ring back and let you know what's going on tonight. So.
And what was your name, Deputy?
Mills, M-I-L-L-S, with the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
The officer's call with the suspect's mother provides external verification. She confirms that her son called while the response was already underway, described the darkness of the road, admitted trying to avoid a person, and acknowledged the real possibility that he had struck someone. She then adds one decisive detail. She asked whether he should return, and at that moment they both heard sirens. Best became distressed upon realizing nearby streets were already closed. Before any police contact, there was awareness of severity and an explicit chance to return, which he did not take. Later questioning of why the victim was crossing at that hour functions as a shift of responsibility and not an explanation.
All right, Lena, so here's what's going on. Here's the problem. The problem with this whole incident is the fact that you didn't stay at the scene. or call or notify. It's a hit and run at that point, right? You had contact with a person and you didn't notify law enforcement or
that's the only thing that's gonna kill him. He probably was still like that's the only thing that's gonna hurt him, bro. Is that he left the scene and didn't contact the law enforcement.
Stay there to give your information. Okay, so that's the problem, right? So right now I'm placing you under arrest for vehicular homicide and hit and run. All right, I'm gonna stick these in front of you.
You should get the cuffs in front of you. You ain't got to be like this. You got them in front of you.
We got a tow truck coming to get the van. It's going to go back to our evidence bay so we can process evidence on it. Is there any weird thing, like the tow truck driver's got to put that on a tow truck? Is there any like weird button or anything that he needs to press to do that? Do you know? Or does he just be able to drag it up like a regular car?
Yeah, he should be able to.
Just work on a regular.
It's a hook underneath. That's what I do know. You can't like do it on a normal like.
There's like a tow hook down bottom.
Yeah, it's like
just drag it up.
I think it's in the front. Just because now, like I'm being under. So if I would have.
Leave me on the call. From the scene.
So I should have stayed.
Yeah.
And
called, stayed the check.
Yeah.
Went back.
What? Bro, yeah. What do you mean? You hit somebody. What the fuck?
Notified them.
I didn't know what to do. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the freak to do.
He said what the freak
I went
to
back and, like I told you, like made sure you call 911. I didn't. That's my fault. I didn't know to do that.
I got you. All right, we're gonna roll on out of here then. This is Deputy Mills with the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. How you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Hey, doing well. I guess my dispatch, you're trying to get in touch with us about...
Yes, just needed to collect a little bit more information from you if it's possible.
Yeah, sure. What you trying to figure out?
What time the accident actually happened?
All right.
Hang on one second. Let me pull up the computer and see when 911 calls first started to get generated there, and it'll be shortly before then. Let's see. It'll be shortly before 6:35 p.m.
Shortly before 6:35 p.m.
Yes,
okay. And what is the status of the victim?
They're deceased.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we have any information on the victim?
We do. There's nothing that I can release at the current moment, just because it's kind of an ongoing investigation at the early stages right now. Maybe at some point later or tomorrow I could maybe release some of that. Maybe tomorrow. If not, it might be a little later. Just kind of depends on how things go. You're the like manager of the company?
Yes.
Okay. So as far as so I have your van. It's impounded at our crash lab.
Yes.
So we have some evidence to process on the exterior of the van.
Okay.
And I'm curious about, we noticed a bunch of video cameras on the van.
Yes.
I'm curious how those videos work.
It's gonna show
that's
everything.
Why I wanted to know the time frame, so I'm gonna try to request those video footage and see if I can pull those out.
So those are all like remotely accessed?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Not remote, it's not access, it just records onto your server. So
it's like stored in like a cloud-based system.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So it does process through a third-party company called Netrodyne. So we are reaching, now I have the time frame. I'm going to go back and ask them for that specific time frame for me to pull those videos out.
Okay, perfect.
Or record those videos.
Perfect. I appreciate that. Yeah, because that's what we're one of the other things.
Of course,
is to try to get any video it may have recorded from this happening.
Yeah, no, we have to follow up with everything that Amazon processed with. So yes, we have those, and we're trying to get those.
Awesome. Awesome.
The crazy part about it, just imagine you getting there. Granted, they already know what happened anyway, because they get a notification. But like, you just gotta talk to them, let them like. As a boy, look. Like I said, he didn't, man. It's a wrap, bro. But this as a manager, the owner of the company, bro. You just And one of your drivers that hit somebody and kept going. Hey, that phone call is crazy, boy. All the shit you got to go through. Now you possibly got to worry about getting sued by the family. You know, like it just.
Now, do you guys need us to come to the station to give you some statement or anything on our end that we have to do?
Not currently. I'm sure we'll touch base again tomorrow at some point to try to figure out what's going on. But your driver was arrested for this situation. So ultimately, he struck a pedestrian in the roadway. And instead of remaining at the scene to notify law enforcement or render aid to the victim, he left the scene. And that's where the issue lies tonight. So he was arrested in hit and run resulting in the death of someone and
vehicular
homicide in the first degree as it happened through the hit and run statute. So he's currently at the Cherokee County Jail for those 2 charges from this incident. And then, like I said, we just have the evidence to gather off the outside of the van. There was, obviously some damage from where the pedestrian struck the van, and we need to process that tomorrow and then try to get whatever video we can get so that way we can get the van released back to you guys.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, when you want that motherfucking van back.
Store anything inside the camera, so I'm gonna try to pull that and somehow we're gonna have to process that for you or give you the access to it so you guys should be able to.
So here's what's going on. I understand you just said you didn't want to talk with that on a attorney.
You already told. You already said.
I understand that. So we won't ask you any questions or anything, but what we are doing though, when we were in the van and stuff, we found some THC wax.
Boy. Yeah. Oh man, oh my dude. Yeah, man, it's a wrap for Cuz, bro. Get him out of here.
In there, in a bottle, little smoking device kind of bottle thing. So we got a search warrant for your blood to obtain your blood. So that's what this is here. We have Deputy Gavina is about to come in here. He's a certified phlebotomist. He's going to draw your blood for us. So this is a search warrant for us to obtain blood from the body of you, which we placed in the GBI toxicology kit and sent to the GBI crime laboratory for analysis. So that's for you to have. That's your original copy.
So tell me the phone call or
no. So with the search warrant.
Bro, it's over with, bro.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'll just make a phone call first.
We can't let you call anybody or do anything like that.
Yeah, bro, he fucked. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, it's so it makes he's zoned out. That's why he ain't see her. That boy, like I said, he had his headphones in and it was just driving. Then he was zoned out. Oh man.
We just have to execute.
I mean, I'm gonna do this, but I'm just saying, like, why can't I make the phone call?
Yeah, you can call someone later. Right now, we're just trying to get this warrant executed and get the evidence that we need for our case, and then you can call people, afterwards.
For sure.
But Deputy Gavina is going to draw your blood for us.
Yep. Do me a favor. Let's take that. Do this. Both your sleeves on the way up for me.
Man, that's crazy, bro. Oh man.
Legally, the case does not hinge on a single maneuver, but on the accumulation of omissions. Georgia law does not require proof of intent to kill. It requires that the driver knew or should have known that he was involved in a serious incident and failed to meet immediate obligations. Stop, call for help, and remain at the scene. That failure supports first-degree vehicular homicide when a death occurs in the context of a hit and run. The investigation reinforces the framework through progressive awareness, controlled contradictions, and a clear opportunity to correct course. An independent aggravating factor, the presence of substances in the vehicle, further informs assessments of fitness and culpability. The sentence, incarceration, extended probation, fines, and community service reflects how the system distinguishes between the fatal impact and the conduct that worsened it. Legally, the message is unambiguous. It is not the collision that defines the case, but the decision not to stop.
God damn, I don't know how much, man. Let's see. He probably got, man, I don't know, man. Hey, y'all like and comment, let me know y'all thoughts on the video. Man, if y'all new here, hit the sub button. If y'all hit somebody, just stop, bro. That's all y'all gotta do. Catch y'all in the next video. We out, man.